Ho, 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 and Merry Christmas, everybody. Chris Stewart from Buns N' Roses Baking Company here with this week's intERUPTION, the series where we interrupt the way we normally think so we can erupt into the lives that we truly want and that we truly deserve. So as you can tell probably from my fancy outfit here that, it's the holidays, and let's talk about it, right? Because the holidays tend to be a challenging time for a lot of people. So two things that I want to go over this week and share with you guys that I hope will be of value to you and will kind of maybe help you through this is the first one. You all know that I'm a visionary, and my vision is to change the way that the world views addicts. So how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to change our behaviors. We're going to change the way that we're perceived by other people. So one thing that's really bothered me in the last week or so that I've noticed on Facebook and in meetings and things like that is I hear a lot of people complaining. And if we're going to change the way the world views addicts and alcoholics and things like that, you need to all quit your complaining. What is it about human nature and addicts especially that the minute you get something you were begging for, it's not good enough? How many Christmases did you guys all spend drunk out of your minds, high out of your minds, screwing over your families, screwing over your kids, and doing all these things, and now you actually get an opportunity to be sober, make a difference, and you're going to complain because, the job isn't treating you right, or your relationship isn't working out, or, you know what, that's on you. Man, I want everybody, if you have worked the 12 steps, or even if you haven't, and you're grateful to be sober, I want to hear you sing about it. Get out there and sing about some of that Christmas cheer, because that's what I'm doing this year. I don't have any reason to be unhappy. I have no reason at my core not to be grateful for every single thing that I have. And you know what? Maybe my job isn't great. And maybe I'm, not in the perfect relationship. And maybe my car needs work. But you know what? I'm sober, man. Let's talk about that. That is the miracle. The Christmas miracle. You hear what I'm saying? Join me. I'm asking you, as a favor to me, if you are clean and sober this year for Christmas, I want you to talk about it and tell everybody how awesome your life is. Because you need to give hope to the people that don't have any right now. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Quit being about yourself and start being about other people, because Christmas is about giving. Now, how are we going to do this? Because I know you guys are like, oh, that's easy for you to say, Chris, blah, blah, blah. You're always in a good mood. I'm not always in a good mood. I try to be, but I'm not always in a good mood. Let's be honest. Here's what's going to help. So I came up with an acronym for PEACE. P-E-A-C-E, right? Peace on earth, blah, blah, blah. And how I got from this was that the other day I was waking up and I was doing my normal morning prayer and meditation, which I do. And in my meditation, it was this thing about, Chris, you need to be more peaceful. And I'm like, I don't know, that seems like a tough thing for somebody like me, I have a lot of energy. I'm very passionate. I like to always be on the go. And, so to be at peace and just calm and hang out. And I was like, okay, well, if that's really what you want it to be, God, let's figure out a way for me to be peaceful. Give me a sign. So as I finished meditating, I opened the window, and no joke, right on my front lawn, which is a patch of about 2 by 4, right? It's a very small patch here in California of lawn. It's more like sidewalk. But anyway, right there on my front lawn were 2 doves. 2 doves? I don't live in an area where doves fly, the point is that mostly I see seagulls and I see crows, okay? I don't have a lot of hummingbirds. I don't have a lot of doves. I don't have a lot of bluebirds. I don't have, whatever like that. It's not the Snow White kind of neighborhood. But anyway, it's not the point. The point is that was my sign. So that's why I want to give this back to you guys today. So my acronym for peace is pray every day and compassion for everyone. Pray every day and have compassion for everyone. P-E-A-C. Because there's a lot of people right now that are going through a lot of hard times for this holiday, and they don't have a solution. And you, my people, my Spartan warriors, I need you to rise up, and I need you to help these people. And I'll tell you a quick little story here. Last week I did an event with a friend of mine, beautiful inside and out. Her name's Cambria. And we were down at a community center for the Boys and Girls Club, and we did an event for probably, I don't know, like 130, 150 kids or something, and we helped each one of those kids decorate a cupcake. That's it. You would not believe the smiles, the joy, and the sheer happiness that came from these kids who had nothing almost, Like they have nothing to do with it. They didn't screw up their lives with drugs and alcohol. They didn't screw them up by bad decisions. They're just kids. And you know what? And just getting that cupcake and having a day to relax and be in a safe environment was all that they needed just to have smiles. That's like miles wide. You know what? And check out the Buns and Roses Facebook page because I posted a lot of pictures of me and Cambria and the cupcakes and the kids and Santa and all kinds of fun stuff that we've been doing down there. And, you know, check that out. That's really a cool thing. Now, here's the other thing that I want to do. If you are watching this video and you are struggling and you're like, man, Chris, I don't have sobriety right now. I don't have hope. I don't have whatever it is. Then you know what? I want you to text me your address. And I will personally send you a holiday treat from Buns and Roses. Because that's what we're all about here. We're not just about making the world's best cookies and cupcakes and cakes. We're about helping people out. And if you need a little holiday cheer, I'm your man. I will personally send you a little treat in the mail. Won't be nothing extravagant, but it'll be something. Because I don't have a lot, but I have enough to help those in need. Because that's what it's all about for me today, being of service and helping people out. So text me. You know my number, 703-786-1539. Text me your address, and I will personally send you a little holiday treat. Okay, that's what we got going on for the holidays this year. Now, I want to read you a poem, because you know I'm down with my poem segment now. I'm all about it. From a Christmas not too long ago, and this is where I was at. And maybe if you're struggling, you'll understand this poem a little bit better than you do my message of hope, but I hope that you understand both. And once again, this is all about helping each other out. You know what I mean? We can't do this alone. I can't do this alone. You can't do it alone. So that's why we're here together. So you can always text me, call me, go to the Buns and Roses Baking Company website, send me an email, and I promise I will get back to you and I'll help you in any way that I can, because that's why I'm here. All right? All right, here's this week's poem. It's called Street God. Woo, scary. So what's up with this message you preach? You got tough with your time on the streets? You already forgot about all your slips? Forgot about what happens when the whiskey hits your lips? See, tonight I'll drink and drive, because I'm already dead on the inside. On my life I swore that I wouldn't slip, and now my only friend is this glass pipe dick. Another mommy's place deep in the disease, hustling on a corner of Hollywood and Cherokee. Tears fall so hard that I can't see. I got so drunk I walked into the Church of Scientology, looking for someone to save me. Back on the train, downtown L.A., sun beating down on another day of shame. Food for less, Mexican cab, East L.A., back out to Hollywood to take the sickness away. When will this insanity stop? When are you gonna get off the block? Another town, I'm coming up for air. Opened up the medicine cabinet, started pulling out my hair. You can't stop and everyone else knows. I just want to rock, but there was no more shows. See, because now it's 2 24s to take away the shakes. 2 more, so a smile I could make. Then it's 1 oxy, 2 oxy, 3 oxy, 4. 2 shots of vodka to pick up my pants off the floor. There's no Xmas this year, my life's in ruins. Santa don't reward kids that are blowing fentanyl fumes. I got 30 days of wanting to quit. Got 60 days and I'm still trying. Got 90 days and I want to die. I'm so sick. 6 months, bottle in hand, watching Intervention, and I can't quit crying. Gotta get out of here, so in the car I split. California bound, some more pills I sniff. Stopped for gas and split a beer with a homeless soul. She was looking for help, so my story I told. Now she crawled back into a bush, that beer can I crushed. And now I'm just knocking on the door, looking for an angel to let me in. Man, every time I read those poems, they get me, I'll tell you. To look back at where I was at and where I'm at today, man, that is truly a miracle. It has nothing to do with Christmas. It has to do with me getting honest with myself and asking for help. If you can identify with that poem, if you can identify with anything I've said in this video so far, and you want help, give me a call, 703-786-1539. All right, that's all I got for this week. Listen, get out there, be that intereruption in everybody's life. Man, it's Christmas time. This is the time to give and give and give and then give some more. All right, we got some other events coming up, so check out the Buns and Roses Facebook page. Check out the Buns and Roses Baking Company website and the rest of my YouTube videos. If you like this one, check the rest out, man. They're all equally as cool. All right, a little bit of laughter, right? I call that the sound of the undead, and that's the sound I love to hear today. Okay, you guys are awesome. I love each and every one of you. Even if I don't know you, that just means that I care whether or not you live or die, because I do. And everybody in my world has worth, Everybody has value, everybody has purpose, and everybody is loved. All right, let's fire it up this week. Love you guys. I'll talk to you soon next week. Remember, rock on. God bless. Take care.